For Hollywood buzzing, Sandra Bullock is now widely recognized as one of the most accomplished and respected figures in the entertainment industry. But a resurfaced set of images from the very beginning of her career recently reignited an unexpected online debate. As the photos began circulating again, reactions poured in almost instantly, splitting audiences across social media platforms. Some viewers applauded the bold confidence she displayed early on, seeing the images as a reflection of ambition and self-belief, while others questioned whether those moments were too daring for the era in which they were taken. What truly fueled the discussion wasn't anything shocking by modern standards, but rather the context surrounding them. When Sandra was a young actress still carving out her place in Hollywood, the expectations placed on women, especially newcomers, were far more restrictive and unforgiving. These images captured a woman willing to take chances in an industry that rarely offered equal footing, showing determination and courage rather than controversy. Supporters were quick to step in, pointing out that the photos represented a young performer navigating pressure, opportunity, and visibility in a time when choices were often limited. Many emphasized that these early career moments didn't define Sandra in a negative way, but instead reflected the confidence that helped fuel her rise. Critics, however, viewed the images through a present-day lens, labeling them unnecessary or overly bold, a reaction that underscored how dramatically perspectives shift when past decisions are judged by current standards. What once went largely unnoticed can suddenly become a talking point decades later, simply because times and conversations have changed. Media outlets quickly jumped on the story, using dramatic language and sensational framing to draw attention. But the real focus wasn't the images themselves, it was the response they generated. The intense reaction highlighted how society continues to struggle with how it interprets women's early career choices, personal expression, and confidence. Interestingly, Sandra Bullock never addressed the renewed attention, a silence that many interpreted as deliberate and powerful. After decades in the spotlight, she understands that revisiting the past doesn't require explanation or defense. Her body of work, professional longevity, and reputation speak far louder than any resurfaced image ever could. With perspective, these photos appear not as a scandal, but as a snapshot of a specific moment in time, a reminder of how far she has come and how much the industry itself has evolved. They show a young woman stepping into a highly competitive world with self-assurance and resolve, not controversy. Ultimately, the images didn't spark debate because they were outrageous, but because they challenged expectations, both then and now. Once again, Sandra Bullock's story reinforces a familiar truth in Hollywood, that growth, resilience, and genuine talent always outlast temporary outrage. For Hollywood buzzing, moments like these offer insight into how narratives change, how public memory shifts, and how true success is measured not by fleeting headlines, but by lasting impact and earned respect.